this meeting to order. Please rise for the Pledge of Allegiance and the invocation following. I pledge allegiance
to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands,
one nation,
under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Dear God, please bless our elected officials, grant them the wisdom to know and the courage to do what is right for all citizens. Amen.
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 Roll call, please.
Allen? Here. LaFour? Mr.
Here.
Ricks?
Here.
Schultz?
Here.
Warren?
Here.
Yelenich?
Here.
Motion to excuse Councilor LaFour from tonight's meeting with business, was it?
Out of town.
Out of town.
For work, yes.
Yeah.
Motion.
Support.
Motion made and supported. Any discussion on that? All in favor of the motion signify by saying aye.
Aye.
Against? Motion does pass. Approval of minutes for the regular city council meeting of August 18th. Is there a motion?
I'll make the motion. Support.
Motion been made and supported. Any discussion on those minutes? Being not, all in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Against? Motion does pass. We move on to audience comments on any non-agenda items. I think you're all on the agenda tonight, so we will move on. Adoption of the agenda. Mr. City Manager, any changes?
No changes.
City Council, any changes? A motion is in order for approval of the agenda as presented.
I'll make that motion. Support.
Motion been made and supported. Any discussion? Being not, all in favor of the motion say aye.
Aye.
Against? Motion does pass. We move on to the consent agenda. Is there a motion?
I'll make a motion to approve the consent agenda as presented.
Support.
Motion been made and supported. There's no discussion on the consent agenda motion according to our rules. All in favor say aye.
Aye.
Against? Motion does pass. That brings us into items for consideration, which we have 6 this evening. The first one being consideration of special event request, Regs Cemetery Walk. Mr. City Manager?
Council is scheduled to consider a request from the Richmond Area Historical and Genealogical Society to host its 8th annual Living History Cemetery Walk in the City of Richmond Cemetery on Saturday, September 27th from 9 a.m. to 5 p.m., with Sunday, September 28th being reserved as a rain date. And they are also requesting the placement of an across-the-road banner from Monday, September 15th through Sunday, September 28th. This is a fundraiser for RAGS, and council has approved this in previous years.
Thank you. Is there a motion before discussion?
I'll make a motion to approve the request from RAGS to conduct a cemetery walk in the City of Richmond Cemetery on Saturday, September 27th, 2025, from 11 a.m. to 4 p.m., and the use of the chapel for registration, and direct the city clerk to apply to MDOT for the placement of an across-the-road banner from Monday, September 15th, 2025, through Sunday, September 28th, 2025.
Support.
Motion been made and supported. Any discussion on this item? Going on for a number of years now. Anything from the audience on this? Back to the table. All in favor of the motion signify by saying aye.
Aye.
Against? Motion does pass. We move on to item number 2, consideration of special event request, Richmond Plaza Condominium Development. Mr. City Manager?
Council is scheduled to consider approving the condominium site plan review for the Richmond Plaza Condominium Development, which is an 18-lot commercial condominium development on 21.656 acres of property located adjacent to the east side of Main Street between Muttonville Lane and Lake Angela Drive, commonly known as the TSC Plaza. Commercial condominiums are fairly common. Many shopping malls are commercial condominiums in which the individual retailer and office spaces are owned by the businesses that occupy them, while the common areas of the development are collectively owned by all the businesses that own the individual spaces. This has been in front of our Planning Commission twice, I believe in July and August. They did, during their discussions, review kind of the pedestrian walkability of the site. There is a condition on your motion tonight that at the point where they do go to develop the outlots, that they would also place sidewalks along the front of the development. But that would be triggered by the outlots going in. There's 4 outlots shown. There are not any pending developments for those, but they're just being there for a reserve for future. The city planner is here if you have questions, along with the applicant. So our recommendation is for approval.
Thank you. Anything to add to that at this point?
Nope. I believe the planning commission went through it as well as they could, and it's pretty cut and dry as far as a condominium development.
Definitely.
And I would, sorry, just to add, since the Plan Commission reviewed it the second time, we did get updated documents from the applicant that cleared up some grammatical errors and added one of the attachments.
Okay. Would you like to speak to this, any of you?
Very briefly.
Yes, please state your name and address, who you represent.
Thank you, Mr. Mayor. John Eady, I'm the attorney for the applicant. Address is 48991 Jefferson Avenue, Chesterfield, Michigan. As stated, this is simply a conversion of what's already there. There's really no development. It's essentially a paper transaction. Tomorrow, whether you approve this or deny it, it's going to be run the same. It's going to be the same development. There are 4 proposed lots. There are no plans to build on them now, but they are available for purchase in the future. But that would be the same as if it was a condominium or if it was as it's currently developed. If anybody has any questions, I'd be happy to answer, or otherwise we ask you to approve. Thank you.
If you could hang on a second.
Yeah.
Is there a motion? I'll make a motion to approve the condominium site plan review for the Richmond Plaza condominium development consisting of 18 lots on 21.656 acres of property located adjacent to the east side of Main Street between Muttonville Lane and Lake Angela Drive, subject to the following condition. One condition, sidewalks and pedestrian access shall be provided from the terminus at the northern property boundary to the entire commercial center when an outlot shall be developed within the Richmond Plaza condominium development during the site plan review process at the Planning Commission.
Support.
Discussion? And if you have any questions, you can direct them to the gentleman at the podium. I can tell you as presented by the administration, Planning Commission did go through this the first time as conceptual, the second time as it's looking really good. And all the questions were addressed. And the only concern that came out of this was, eventually sidewalks where, we've talked about it for years, to have sidewalks along Main Street on that side also. And there was the feeling that if those outlots are developed, then there should be probably a lot more pedestrian traffic out there. That's the time to do it. Anything else? We're good.
Thank you so much.
Thank you. Do you have anything to say? Anybody from the audience have comments on this?
Well, no, this is the owner developer.
Back to the table. All in favor of the motion signify by saying aye.
Aye.
Against? Motion does pass. Thank you. Item number 3, consideration of special event request, Richmond Moose Lodge Toy Run. Mr. City Manager.
Council scheduled to consider a special event request from the Richmond Moose Lodge and Michigan Dressers Motorcycle Club to conduct the 38th annual toy run for kids on Grand Trunk between Maine and Howard on Sunday, October 5th. The ride will begin and end on Grand Trunk. The motorcycle club will also be utilizing the Moose Lodge for the event. This is the 6th year that they've worked here and held the event in Richmond. In the past, they have also had a small banner that goes out at Main Street on Grand Trunk. And the applicants are here if you have any questions.
Anything you'd like to bring up at this time?
Same as it's been for the last 6 years. We're very excited.
Very good. We have a motion before discussion?
I'll make a motion to approve the special event request from the Richmond Moose Lodge and Michigan Dressers Motorcycle Club to conduct their 38th annual toy run for kids, including the closure of Grand Trunk Avenue from 9 a.m. to 6 p.m. on Sunday, October 5th, 2020. Shouldn't that be 2025?
Yeah.
Yes.
Typo.
And the use of Grand Trunk from the Moose Lodge to Shepherd's for the reception following.
Support.
Motion been made and supported. Any discussion on this item? It's what's happened in the past. So it's been conducted very well. Any comments from the public? You guys are the only ones left. Back to the table. All in favor of the motion, signify by saying aye.
Aye.
Against? Motion does pass. We have a second motion.
I'll make a motion to approve the banner request for a small banner promoting the Richmond Moose Lodge and Michigan Dresser Motorcycle Club 38th Annual Toy Run for Kids to be placed in the grass area near Grand Trunk and M19 beginning on Friday, September 19th, 2025.
Support.
Motion been made and supported. Any discussion on this item? We've done that for a few years now, I believe. Get the word out. All in favor of the motion, signify by saying aye.
Aye.
Against? Motion does pass. Hope you have good weather. Hate when it rains riding a motorcycle. All right, we have item number 5 is consideration of special event request, Richmond High, oh no, I went ahead of myself. Item number 4 is consideration of special event request, Richmond Moose Lodge Trunk or Treat. Mr. City Manager.
Council is scheduled to consider a special event request from the Richmond Moose Lodge to hold a trunk or treat event on Grand Trunk Avenue on Saturday, October 25th from 11 a.m. until 2 p.m. The organizers have asked permission to close off a portion of Grand Trunk in front of the Richmond Moose Lodge through Lane Street for the event from 10 a.m. to 3 p.m. to allow setup and tear down. This is going on at the same time that there's a trunk or treat event at Backyard Living that's on private property there, but they're asking to close a portion of the public street.
Thank you. Would you like to address this at all?
I'm Tammy Miscombe, the president of the Richmond Moose Lodge, located at 68230 Grand Trunk Avenue in fabulous Richmond. Our trunk or treat is working in conjunction with Backyard Living. We've already made a donation to use one of their sheds to pass candy out there, but we're doubling up and taking advantage of their popularity to get some kids to come across as well. All they got to do is come up the sidewalk and down, but I just want to make sure it's safe. We also are very conscientious of our neighbors that live in the apartment building next to us. We would not compromise their parking spaces. We'll probably only have about 10 or 12 cars, and we'll make sure that we're not interfering with Mrs. Shepherd's business. The Vinyl Works next to us, they are closed that day, so we will not be interfering with their business or their customers as well.
Good, very good.
I'm excited about it.
Is there a motion?
I'll make a motion to approve the special event request from Richmond Moose Lodge to hold a trunk or treat event on Grand Trunk Avenue on Saturday, October 25th, 2025, 11 a.m. until 2 p.m., and also allowing the closure of a portion of Grand Trunk Avenue in front of the Richmond Moose Lodge through Lane Street from 10 a.m. until 3 p.m.
Support.
Motion's been made and supported. Discussion? I don't know if you have a background brief. The only concern that we had, whoever John talked to, I think it was the person that petitioned this maybe. You know, the city has had a long time tradition with our own trunk and treat. And it's one thing to have your own members, but there possibly an indication that if businesses, other businesses or other clubs would want to join in with the Moose, we feel that that could hurt us the following week. Because you know how you guys have always participated in our trunk and treat. You know how expensive it is. To go after the businesses, especially and the groups that especially are participating that following Friday after your Saturday event. We are afraid we could lose some to that. So is it the intention of staying with your members, or is it going to be open to?
We would
Do you
be,
know?
we had anticipated sharing the foot traffic with the folks that were participating at the Backyard Living. So, yes, our own members as well.
Yeah.
But if we were setting it all up, we were we were participating with backyard living as it at first.
Yeah.
And then, you know, somebody had the great idea that, well, we could bring our own, because we're all old now, we all have grandkids now, they're old enough to go trick or treating. And we probably have 30 of those all by ourselves. Our kids are all too big to play with anything we got going on at the Moose Lodge other than the frosty cold ones that are available. But the idea was to share in with Backyard Living, participate with them. They've been most gracious in participating in our projects, our fundraisers, our golf outings. They're super nice people.
Yeah.
And we thought we'd just like to do some business with the nice people.
Yeah, no, that's great. Yeah, we have.
But I also understand it infringing on a project that's already in place.
Yeah.
But if you need candy donations, we've got more than what we know what to do with, even with the reserve we have for when we pass candy out at the firehouse.
Yeah.
So we got a lot.
Yeah.
A lot, so.
Well, good,
If you
good.
tell me where that donation needs to be dropped, I'll make sure it gets there.
Yeah, yeah. That was our only concern that was brought up. We like to keep our traditions alive also, you know,
Absolutely.
but we also like our organizations, like the Moose, to continue to do things in our community too, like events like this too.
Yes.
So, no, we appreciate what you guys do, no doubt about that. Anything else? All in favor of the motion, signify by saying aye.
Aye.
Against? Motion does pass.
Thank
Hope
you
for
so
good
much.
weather. Item number 5 is consideration of special event request, Richmond High School Homecoming Parade. Mr. City Manager?
The high school dean of students, Becky Borwick, and Araya Spencer, the new student council advisor, contacted the city clerk with the request to hold the high school homecoming parade on Main Street. The parade is scheduled for Friday, September 26th, beginning at 5 p.m. The parade will line up at Festival Drive and continue on to Washington Street to Main and travel south on Main to Division, where it will head towards the high school parking lot. This is an ongoing request we receive every year from the school.
Thank you. Is there a motion?
I'll make a motion to approve the request from the Richmond High School to conduct the annual homecoming parade and direct the city clerk to apply to MDOT for permission to close M19 from 5 to 6 p.m. on Friday, September 26, 2025, to conduct the annual homecoming parade.
Support.
Motion made and supported. Is there any discussion on this? Anything from, comments from the crowd? Back to the table. All in favor of the motion, signify by saying aye.
Aye.
Against? Motion does pass. We wish the Blue Devils good luck on their homecoming. Item number 6, consideration of establishing quarterly meeting date. Mr. City Manager?
Council is being asked to schedule its next quarterly roundtable meeting. The roundtable meetings provide an opportunity for the council to discuss specific areas of concern in detail in a workshop format without taking formal action on those matters. They are normally scheduled for the months of January, April, July, and October. Council often schedules the quarterly the same night as a regular meeting. The two meetings in October are October 6th and October 20th.
Thank you. Would council like to drop our rules and have a conversation first on this? Consensus? Okay. I was talking to John earlier today. The 6th might be a little early in the month. Would the 20th work?
Yep.
John, the 20th would be a good thing? Okay, all right. And do we want to do it
5:30?
again at 5:30? Is that going to work for everybody?
Yes.
Being there
Yeah.
are some job changes here? Okay, all right. Does somebody want to make that motion?
I'll make a motion to schedule the special quarterly roundtable meeting of the city council on Monday, October 20th, 2025 at City Hall beginning at 5:30 PM.
Support.
Motion been made and supported. Any further discussion on this item? Being not, all in favor of the motion signify by saying aye.
Aye.
Against? Motion does pass. We move on to miscellaneous matters from the city manager. I'm tongue-tied tonight.
Today, the recreation director, rec programmer, Jim Getzinger, and myself met with the owner of the company redoing the odd floors. Did a walkthrough. The project looks great, but the owner wasn't satisfied with the final outcome of the finish. So there was a light sanding today and tomorrow, and then they'll do one more coat of sealant on top. So unfortunately, the project is essentially done. They're just trying to get that top finish to look great.
Very good. Moving on, council comments. Michael?
Nothing tonight. Thank you.
Jimmy?
Good luck to the good old days.
Let's
It's gonna
hope
be nice, it's gonna be cool, but
Yeah,
it's gonna be great
cool.
for the people walking.
Yeah, let's hope for good weather here. Em?
Nothing tonight, thank you.
John?
Nothing tonight?
Nick?
All set.
Just like to thank everybody, John, your staff, and DPW especially, helping us out where we can't help ourselves on the committee with their knowledge. That definitely makes it so much easier for us. But again, we appreciate, the Good Old Days Committee appreciates everything that the city does to help the committee get ready for this festival.
Thank you.
And we are ready. So everybody's moving in as we talk right now, and we should be ready for the Thursday's opening. I think that's it. We go to the calendar. Today being Tuesday the 2nd. Of course, we have the Good Old Days starts on Thursday the 4th and runs through Sunday. We have a library board meeting on the 8th at 5:30 at the library. The 11th, there will be a planning commission meeting at 7 o'clock right here at City Hall. And the 15th will be the next regular city council meeting right here at 7 o'clock. Is there anything else that we need to put on the calendar at this time? No. Moving on, is there any other business of the city council at this time? If not, adjournment would be in order.
I'll make a motion to adjourn.
Support.
Motion been made and support. There's no discussion on the motion. All in favor of the motion signify by saying aye.
Aye.
Against? Motion does pass. Thanks for being with us.